Yes, yes, yes. Is it Boxing Talk with Raphie? I don't think it's Boxing Talk with Raphie. What's it called? Let me turn myself up in the cans. Readjust the mic stand. Okay, I am now officially live. What are we calling this one? What are we calling this one? Let me turn myself up in the mic check complete. Okay, so it is, or this is, dinner time boxing chat. Okay, it's been when's it been? Yeah, it's been over 24 hours since I uploaded a new video, so it was time to come back with another one. Was I gonna do a video or a live show? So okay, I know we got Boxing Talk with Raphie tomorrow. That's going to be a special one. It's going to be a nice one. And for those who don't know, let me give you the warming video of what you should expect for tomorrow. For everybody else, this is Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio, where the good people come to talk boxing and interact. Okay, so let me line up the warming video for those who don't know. What the hell is this? That's the wrong video I've gone to. Okay, let's try again. It's a Sunday. It's kind of overcast over here. So yeah, let's have some boxing chat. Why not? Okay, so where are we? Let's cue this up, get the warming video underway, and then I shall share with you the topics for this Sunday, gloomy Sunday. Let's liven it up a little bit. Where are we? Let's get the banner. Let's get the banner. There it is. Boom. Okay. So allow me to share my screen, and then we'll get into the warming video right now. Hold on. How rude of me. Let me put the link in the chat in case somebody wants to jump on. Okay, boom. There it is. Right. Let's go over. Share screen. And boom. Okay, let's kill the music. Let's get this thing up. And yeah, let's get straight into the warm-in video. Let's go.
What do you mean AJ don't do things?
He don't do. AJ's too stiff, bro. His footwork is lacking.
AJ is stiff. Was he stiff against Ruiz in his last fight?
Well, depends on what juice he was, bro. Like he had something in there.
Oh,
they both passed their body tests, but that's not what I'm here for. Hey, Raphie, just wanted you to know there is a guy by the name of Raphael Dawkins. He has a channel. He said that he would like to talk with you on his show on Monday, 9 p.m. UK time.
Talk about what? I don't even know that.
About Wilder. You're obviously wanting to defend Wilder, and he said that he would like to discuss some points with you on Wilder.
Hey, bro. I never heard of I don't know who Raphael Dawkins is, man. You know who he is, Eric?
No, I don't know who he is. No.
Oh, tell him to get on here, bro, and then I'll jump on his. Yeah, we can chop it up here. I have no problem debating open. We can do part 1 here, and then I'll do part 2 on this channel, bro. Easy work, man. LF is yet to be defeated. Continue, Eric.
You do realize he's tested for every fight. Body tested.
That's what they say, supposedly, yeah.
What do you mean that's what they say? He fights and he passes his medicals. I don't understand what you mean that's what they say.
No, bro, because I look at what happened in the fight, man. Like, he had some supernatural strength in that fight. He never got tired.
What do you mean? Never gets tired? Have you watched any AJ fights? AJ gasses in near enough every fight.
That's what I'm saying. In the Ruiz
He
fight,
didn't
he got tired.
Yeah, because he slimmed down, lost a lot of muscle
Nah.
mass.
That's what they
Yeah.
say.
If he quit, yeah, then he was able, in your opinion, he was able to continue, right?
Yes.
Right. So therefore, he clearly has a chin because he's got up from every single time he's been dropped. But then when I say Fury's been dropped, you said Fury's got up. AJ's got up every single time.
Yeah, but AJ
He's
got a
never been
major
dropped as-
open chin, bro. Like if you like
What?
really look at it,
Why?
his chin
Why has
size.
he?
No, I'm saying the
That's
chin.
beside the point. That's besides the point. He got up
Yeah.
every time. Regardless
Yeah,
of what
like-
kind of chin you think he has, the facts are he got up. You
Yeah.
like there's nothing you can say that can change that. What up, Raphael
what-
Dawkins?
What up, Raphie Dawkins? How you doing, man? Welcome to our FM Box
Yeah,
Talk,
what
bro.
up?
Yes. I've heard a lot about you, my friend.
Good things or bad things, bro. Let the people know.
No. Well, what it is over at my place. You know, I like to talk to guys. You know, guys like you. You're kind of wilder centric guys. That's the feel I'm getting from you. Kind of wild centric guys. You know, I've chatted you up with other guys like that. So you know, it sounds healthy. You know, you're causing a bit of a stir, and so it'd be an honor to have you over. I like cats like you. You know, you shoot from the hip. We're probably not on the same side of the street, but you know, it's good for interesting debate. So you know, I formally invite you over to Boxing Talk with Raphie on Monday, 9 p.m. UK time.
I have no problem debating you, bro. Just let the people know, because people in the chat, people are listening. They want to know how many push-ups can you do in one day.
Well, I mean,
Nobody wants to know that.
You want to know that.
you want to know? Are you a push-up king or something? Are you a push-up king?
No, because it's one thing that we're doing during the coronavirus. It's just a hashtag. How many push-ups can you do in one day, man? Yeah, in American soccer, bro.
Okay.
Hey, no, Hefe, I'll let everybody on my channel know too.
Yeah,
They are gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna be that.
yeah.
I'm debating Raphie Dawkins. I've never heard of him. I don't know what his debate skills are on, bro.
Oh, you've heard of it now.
I don't know his. I don't know. No, I'm asking. I don't know his ranking, so I'm going in the fight, bro. But
Your name keeps popping up, so that means you're a controversial character. I like to have controversial characters on my channel, and you know, going for some respectful debate.
yeah, I got no problem with that. Well, let me get your quick thoughts on the whole. Since I want to gauge a little bit of your boxing knowledge on the whole Deontay Wilder Mike Tyson fantasy fight.
What's the question? I got.
Deontay Wilder Mike Tyson. Just who you got winning? Both in their primes fighting each other.
Deontay Wilder versus Mike Tyson, both of them in their prime.
Yes.
Is that the question? Both of them in their prime. Damn. I mean, I heard you just say, you know, because I just logged on. Somebody sent me the link, told me you're an interesting character. Listened for a few minutes, confirmed it. My opinion on that. I think you said that Wilder would catch him with the right. Well, excuse me. I mean, so that's we have a difference of opinion on that because Tyson is a very fast mover. At their prime, at his prime, he had that peekaboo style, yeah, doing the peekaboo. So how the hell Deontay Wilder is gonna catch Mike Tyson in his peekaboo prime is beyond comprehension. Tyson is going to do exactly what Wilder would not want him to do. He's going to be all up in his chest. He's going to be, remember that little ball patch he had on top of his head? That's people's chins. Yeah? Wilder's chin is going to be, or rather, Mike Tyson is going to have his head under Wilder's chin. And then those hammers, those slings. Have you ever met Mike Tyson?
Nah, bro.
I've met Mike Tyson. But anyway, those hammers, those hammer fists are going to cause some serious disruption to the equilibrium of your man Wilder. And with that, my friend, I shall bid you a fond farewell and see you over at my place, 9 p.m. UK time. Advertise it on your channel. I'll advertise it on mine, and it's going to be a great. It's going to be a great
Monday, right? Monday, you said.
Monday, 9 p.m. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm in Texas, so I'll find the time. So,
the time, East Coast.
I guess probably 4, probably 5 hours.
Yeah, it's probably about it's 5 hours, 5 hours time difference. Okay. Salute to everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. I know it's gonna be a good one, bro. Good one.
Yeah, man. Just do your pushes, bro. I'm gonna be doing mine now. Let's get prepared, bro.
You're a different kind.
All respect to Raphie Dolphins, man. I'm just saying. It's gonna. I'm going to training camp. He's going to training camp. Let's get it popping, man.
I'm in good shape, bro. I'm at dimension. Take care, guys. Take care.
Yeah, I'm good one, bro.
Take care, Raphie.
Man, it's all easy work, bro. It's all easy work, man.
He was so quiet when he was schooling you right then.
No, I was letting him speak. I wanted to get his position. I'm gonna check out his channel.
He didn't have nothing to say.
I'm gonna check out his channel. I'm gonna see his pattern. I gotta get down his pattern. So he gave me a few days too.
You gonna watch the film?
I'm gonna watch some film study on him, bro.
Okay. Boom. Where are we? Yes. Turn this thing around. Let's get this thing properly positioned. Okay. Let me get my screen, see what's going on. Okay, so let's go in for the roll call. Over here at Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And we're doing a little Sunday thing. Didn't leave you with anything yesterday, or maybe I did. It's been over 24 hours. I like to get something out every 24 hours at the very least. Okay, so before we get into the show, can someone tell me, can you hear the music? Can you hear the music? I just want it down low in the background. So the Texan, salute. You're practicing the pre-fight warm-up. Yes. Okay. Who else we got? We got Dr. Woodak. Says, Raph, when are you going to release the schooling you gave to the Poison Dwarf BFTB on marketing value? I remember listening live. Yes. You remember correctly, Dr. Woodak. I remember that, and I've been promising people that I was going to put that out. Haven't done it yet, but in this coronavirus era, there is no excuse. I'm going to find that and aim to put that out sometime this week. And we do have a busy week this week. I'll tell you the schedule in a second. Philip Carl Roberts up in the building. Nah, I just think he was genuinely lost. Our little friend. Say hello to our little friend. Okay. So, last one up in the building. Scotty up in the building. Yes, Chase Athletics. Big up yourself, my friend. Okay, who we got? We got the Gucci Kid up in the building. Hawk Mustang up in the building. Okay, so it's a Sunday thing. Let me just give you, can you hear the music? FTB, Angry Cloud. Can you hear the music, or is the music too, can you hear it or can't you hear it? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's audible. Someone let me know if you'd be so kind. Yes. Pablo Diablo up in the building. Okay. Can you hear the music? It's a bit low. That's what I thought. Let me just bring it up one tiny notch. As a matter of fact, I know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this another way. Let me go over here. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so can't hear it. It's a bit low. I've turned it up. Okay, I've turned it up a little bit higher now. So You should be able to hear a little faint glimmer of it. I like to have music on in the background. Okay, so it's going to be an interesting week over here. As you know, I've got what's his name, El Jefe coming to visit us tomorrow on Boxing Talk with Raphie. Gonna have a little bit of a debate. He's a Wilder-centric guy. Been hearing a lot about him, so you're gonna get a little bit of treat in the COVID era. You're gonna get a little bit of entertainment tomorrow with the debate. Oh, I should write this in. Let's get professional. Let's get professional about this. Okay, let me write this in. El Jefe versus Rafael Dawkins. Unboxing talk tomorrow, Monday night. Rafael Dawkins Monday night. Yes, add it and show it. Where are we? El Jefe versus Rafael Dawkins Monday night. Yes. So that's a little bit of a treat. Where are we? El Jefe. Yeah, I saw you over there, El Jefe. That's cool. That's good to know. I'm pretty sure you've been over here before as well, El Justin Trouble. I recall seeing your avatar around here before. Hello and welcome. Okay, this is where it's going down tomorrow night. New sub, excellente. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, which you've already done, and follow me on Twitter. Dr. Wu coming in there. Okay, and not just that, but I've got some big news. We're gonna do a Wednesday show, and I've got a special guest who's gonna be joining us. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he's a big boxing guy whose name you will all know. Spoke to him today. Absolutely. Spoke to him today, and he's agreed to come on so I can interview him. So I think it's going to be the first big interview, I think, on Boxing Talk with Raphie. Big industry guy. So hopefully that goes down well. Had the confirmation emails today. It's the COVID virus era, so everybody's at home. So he said, sure, I'll come on and answer your questions. So not going to release the name of the guest until maybe 24 hours before. So what's that? That's going to be Tuesday. You're going to release the name of the Wednesday guest on Tuesday. Okay, so that's all the news of upcoming events over here. But let's get into the show. Few topics that I wanted to chop up. So thought, hey, why not? Why not do it today in the head of the Monday show? Okay, so let me share. Yeah, hell yeah, it's gonna be fun. El Jefe seems like he got a bit of a sense of humor. So we're definitely going to have fun tomorrow night on Boxing Talk with Raphie. And, okay, so let's put a new banner up. Let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one and put up the new banner. What is it? What's the topic? Okay, there it is. Copy and paste that and boom, into the banner it goes. Add and show. Okay, so let's share the screen. Boom. Okay. Yes, Pablo Diablo. Where are we? Yeah, it's like It's like I've been meaning to do some of this shizzle. Now we're in the COVID era. You know, I got a little bit more time, so I thought, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this for the people. Okay, let's come out of that and share this. What's going on? What's going on? Share the screen. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's just get this to the appropriate size. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so Errol Spence says car accident was the wake-up call from God. I was way too comfortable. Okay, so Errol Spence Jr. is extremely thankful that the injuries he sustained during his October car accident didn't ruin his boxing career. Now that he's had 6 months to reflect on what happened on that night in downtown Dallas, Spence has taken what happened to him as a sign to change his behavior outside of the ring. Okay, the unbeaten IBF WBC welterweight champion says he has redirected himself to training the way he prepared prior to knocking out Kell Brook to win the IBF 147-pound title, May 2017. The 30-year-old Spence discussed his comeback with Premier Boxing champions Ray Flores as part of a lengthy, wide-ranging Instagram live interview on Monday. I feel like my car accident was a wake-up call from God, telling me to really focus and, bite down and refocus on what's going on. And I feel like I wasn't as focused as I am now. It's kind of like from the Kell Brook fight or before that, like how I'm focused right now. I feel like I'm ready. I'm really trying to put my all into it because I've got a lot of stuff to prove people wrong. It's a lot of things that people have been saying on YouTube. Oh, is he still going to be the same? Can he fight the same? Is his reflex still going to be the same? So I've got a lot to prove in the ring and to prove to other people that, I'm still the same Errol Spence. We all know about the cuts to his face. Spence, who wasn't wearing a seatbelt, was ejected from his car. And what else is there? Is there anything more pertinent than that? No. Okay, let's stop sharing that. And what I want to do with this, I'll save that image. Errol. Boom. Stop sharing. And come back over here and get into chop up that topic. Where are we? Errol. Save that and show that. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, yeah. So Errol Spence is talking about he's going to come back. He's going to show people. That he's still the same Errol Spence as before. And that's interesting because, you have to wonder. You have to wonder what kind of toll that crash took on him. Was there any head trauma? Clearly he was knocked out. So obviously he got a concussion, so, and coming out of Ferrari, that kind of speed, flipping over multiple times, you have to imagine that the concussion he would have got from the car crash would be significantly greater than a knockout punch. It would be at least on the level, on par of a knockout punch. So effectively, what I'm saying is that, hold on, let me put that link in the chat again, just in case. Okay, it's there. Boom. So yeah, you have to wonder and you have to suspect. You have to say, well, Errol Spence is coming off a knockout. You have to say Errol Spence is coming off a knockout. You have to look at him as a fighter who's basically in his previous fight, he got knocked out. There's no two ways around it. A concussion's a concussion, and he took a serious concussion in that fight. It wasn't a fight, in that crash. So yeah, who he comes back against, that also has to be a factor. You have to wonder to yourself, well, who is he going to fight next? Because surely, after such an incident, he's going to need a tune-up fight. There's no two ways about it. So it's going to be interesting to see who he comes back in against and how he fares. Because, like I said, he's effectively coming off a knockout. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how, no pun intended, Errol Spence bounces back. I know a lot of people are saying that that's it. He's done. It's finished. It's over. I hope they're wrong. Because, even though there's a lot of politics around Errol Spence and whatnot, he's LDBC and all that stuff. To be honest, I just want to see the guy fight, because I don't think he's fulfilled. I don't think Errol Spence has fulfilled his potential. Now there's the big question mark. There's the big question mark now. But after this, after the unfortunate event of him being in the accident driving drunk, so we have no idea which Errol Spence is going to show back up. So we can but wait. We can but wait and see which Errol Spence it will re-emerge. Hope it's not the dancing Errol Spence. Hope it's not the dancing Errol Spence, or maybe if it's the dancing one, it's fine, but we certainly don't want the drinking one. Here we see Errol Spence. Hopefully he's the type of guy who doesn't need a drink to get in the mood to have a dance. Hopefully he's going to be okay. I don't even know if I'm sharing the shizzle. I think I'm sharing the shizzle. Or am I not? Stop sharing that for a second. Let's go over to the branding. Take that down. Go back over. Go back over there. Let's see the dancing Errol Spence. Yeah, there he is. There's the dancing Errol Spence. What's going on in the chat? Okay. Philip Carl Roberts says, I think Spence should be okay. He is talented. He is talented indeed. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how he's recovered. We need to see. COVID's holding that up. Okay, so it's just the other activities and the dedication that could ruin him. Yeah. I think the dancing fine. The dancing is fine, but the drinking is not. You know what I'm saying? That's not optimal. It's going to take some time off your career and leave you, less than optimized. So hopefully Errol Spence sticks to the dancing and leaves the drinking alone. Okay, so that's one topic down. We got a couple more to go. Not here for a long time. We're here for a good time, as is Errol Spence dancing there. Ross Clark comes in and says the thing that I was thinking. Yeah, the dancing. I don't know what kind of style that dancing is, but it's different style of dancing. Yeah. I think I'd blaze him in a dance off. I think I'd blaze him in a dance off. I don't think I'd be wearing the fox over my shoulder like his buddy in the background there, bro. I think I could blaze him in a dance off. I think I could do it. I'm confident. Okay, that is Errol Spence. Not here for a long time, here for a good time. So let's come out of that and go into the next. Link in the chat for anybody who wants to jump on. Okay, let me kill that. Okay, so that stopped. Let's get back over here. Where are we? Boom. There he is. So where are we? Okay. Yep. I think Spence should be okay. Talented. Outside activities could ruin him. Indeed. Okay. Beat him in the dance off. I think I could do so myself. Is this recent footage because he looks huge? Yeah, this is post. That is post. That footage. No, it's post. It's post crash footage. That's post crash footage, Scotty. I've got a video on it. When was that video dated? Uno momento. Let me tell you when the video was dated. The 13th of January. If you remember correctly, the accident took place. It was in 2019, was it not? That got me curious. Now I'm second guessing myself. Hold on, let me just do a quick search through my videos, and I'll find out the dates. Uno momento. Let's have a look. Let's have a search for this. Errol Spence. Go back in the archives. Errol. Oh. Okay. So I've got a video on the 2nd of January. That's when they found that there was a gun in his car, and that's dated the 2nd of January. That video is dated the 14th of January. So yeah, this is post. The 2nd of January video was post crash. And so yeah, it happened. The car accident happened in 2019. Let me just see if I can pull up the date. Pull up the date of the crash, or the date of the video that I made after the crash. Okay, 10th of October, 2019. 10th of October, 2019, I did a video called Errol Spence Jr. in critical condition. And that was the 10th of October. So yeah, that was post crash. Where are we? Big boys Ross Clark up in the building. Yes. Big boys boxing up in the building. Spence versus Ferrari is not one I would like to see run back now. If you drink and drive, you are a blooming idiot. Absolutely. I mean, over here in the UK, you're allowed to be under a certain limit. So when I go out, I prefer to drive. So I make sure I just have a couple, and I'm well under the limit. I actually got stopped one time. I had 3 pints, and I was still under the limit. So a bit closer to the limit than I would like, admittedly, but still under the limit. So I know I'm safe. When I go out, I can have 2 pints, and I know I'm well within the limit. But yeah, you gotta be careful. Don't do it. Don't go over the limit. Don't go over the limit. Smash that like button, folks. On lockdown with Raphie. Yeah, I'm going stir crazy over here. Yeah, it's after, yeah. What's going on here? 16th of October, Spence Jr. faces DWI charge after Thursday's high-speed accidente. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so I think we've chopped that up. We don't know how Spence is going to be, but I sincerely hope the guy comes back as he was. What are the chances of that? I don't know. I'm just hopeful. I want to see. There's a couple of fights I want to see him in. There's one big fight we want to see him in, and I hope he's in tip-top condition for that. I'm an optimist. I am an optimist. Okay, so we're going to move on from that fight. Let me move that window out of the way. And what are we looking at here? Let me line this up properly, neatly. Actually, no, we're not going to go that. We're going to skip over that one. So let me line this up nice and neatly. As a matter of fact, let's get slick with it. Save that. And let's bring that up over here. And put that in. Boom. 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 Okay, so switching topics, switching lines. Let me share my screen. And before I share my screen, I think there's a couple more topics that I may have missed. Yeah, well, that's funny you should say that because I was watching an Instagram video where this jogger was jogging out. He was having a little jog, and it was recycling day. It was bin day, so everybody had their bins out and their recycling stuff out, and he was stopping by each bin and showing in the recycling. It was primarily consisted of empty wine bottles. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that people are getting their drink on. You know, people are getting their drink. People are getting their drink on. People can't go out on Saturday night. Saturday was very warm over here. It was a kind of night I would have gone out for a couple. But instead, people were locked down, locked in, whether by themselves, their spouses, or their families, dancing around the coffee table. Dancing around the coffee table and getting their wine on. Yeah, that seems like how it is going down. I'm not one for drinking by myself. I must confess. I'm drinking. Big Boys Boxing. I'm getting my drink on most days, but I ain't getting in my Ferrari and going for a burn. That's because you're sensible, Big Boys Boxing. You know that if you're drinking, you're not going to just jump in your Ferrari straight after that. No. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. Remember, we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. We're not here for a long time. Remember, the boxing talk with Raphie is on Monday. This is just something for the people in the COVID lockdown era. Okay. So what's going on now? So take that away, put the proper title in, and then we may proceed. Where are we? I have to lower my fight. Okay. I don't know if that's going to fit in. Is that going to fit in? Will it fit? Let's create this thing and put it in. Boom. And show. Okay, it fits. The box expands. It's good to know. Am I sharing? I'm sharing. Okay, so TeofimoLopez says, right after the Loma fight, we're gonna move up to 140. What window did I open before? Where is it? Where is it? Am I sharing that too? Am I sharing that too? Where are we? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let me make this screen a little bit bigger so it's very, very clear. Okay, it's much better. Okay, so right now, Lopez, TeofimoLopez is in the number 2 spot. It's number 2 spot in the lightweight division. Obviously, we all remember him beating Richard Comey. There we go. Remember him, that battering in 2 rounds. Was it 2 rounds? I think he finished him in 2 rounds. I was a bit surprised. I thought Comey had enough experience to deal with it. But to deal with Teofimo, I was proved incorrect on that occasion. And Teofimo just blasted him out of there. So Teofimo currently number 2 in the lightweight division. One man standing in his way is Vasil Lomachenko. And he speaks about it now in this article. Okay, so no matter how long the sport is placed on hold, TeofimoLopez insists there is at least one fight that will keep him at lightweight. Okay, so given his frame and young age, there is concern that the recently crowned lightweight champion will outgrow the division in the very near future. Such suspicions are highlighted as the entire sport remains on standby, on lockdown in the wake of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Every springtime event has been postponed or cancelled outright, while Lopez multi-belt unification clash with Vasily Lomachenko, originally targeted to take place on May 30th at Madison Square Garden, New York, was never formally announced. That said, it still very much remains his first order of business after the COVID lockdown. Let's hope that ends soon. Okay, absolutely. It's tough. But what we're trying to do is make that fight with Lomachenko and then move up to 140. Right after the Loma fight, we'll move up to 140. My last fight with Richard Comey, I made that weight easily, but that was with a 9-week camp of hard work. If you can do something like that, you never know. I might be able to stay a little bit longer. The clash with Ukraine's Lomachenko was all but solidified the moment Lopez stretched out Comey inside 2 rounds last December. It still very much remains the plan, no matter how long it takes to get that fight with Lomachenko. The question afterwards is whether or not he can be enticed to stick around. The max I would like to go is from anywhere from 154 to 160, Lopez claims. I love to eat. My family call me Gordo. You wouldn't believe it, but I can put it down. So, effectively, Teofimo is saying that it's not really a question of if he moves up to 140. It's a question of when, and it's looking like it's going to be immediately after his fight, TeofimoLopez's fight with Lomachenko. Okay, so what's going on in the chat? What's going on? Okay, so where are we? Spence got Budweiser cans littering the damn whole floor of his Ferrari, or whatever he's got now, whatever he's replaced the Ferrari with. I don't know. Maybe he's a bit hesitant to get another soft top Ferrari. Maybe he's gone for something a bit more practical. Maybe he's gone for a Range Rover. I don't know. Mind you, those things probably tip out, probably tip and lose balance quicker than the Ferrari. So I don't know if that's a good move. I don't know if a 4x4 is a good move for Spence. Okay, I got Vincent Grant in the background. I see you, Vincent. I see you. I'm just gonna come to you as soon as I finish these comments here. Wow, you have a Ferrari. Nope, it's a Mazda. My son has a Mazda Ferrari. OMG. Marla up in the building. The link's in the chat in case anybody wants to jump on. If not, that's perfectly cool. This is just a quick Sunday thing. Where are we? Let me just put it in there again, just in case. Yes. Marla in the building. Yeah. What's he called? I read that this morning when I got up. It was on Twitter. What's his name? It's not Bill Oddie. I can't remember his name. The goodies. Can't remember his name. Anybody remember his name? Let me know. Yeah, R.I.P. the goodies. I didn't mention it because I thought I was the only one who remembered the goodies. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to bring it up. But since I'm not the only one, yes, one of the goodies has died. R.I.P. Forget the fella's name. Seemed very funny to me as a child. Although there's never been any reruns. I find that highly suspicious. Can't see any boxing this year. Will be a long time before we see stadiums full of people. I hope you're wrong, Marley. You've been saying it for a long time, but I hope you are wrong. That would be very disturbing. Philip Carl Roberts agrees with you. Where are we at now? Spence needs a pram, not a Ferrari. Oh dear. At least how many horsepower in the pram? Tim Brooke Taylor. I'm pretty sure he was the blonde fella. Tim Brooke Taylor, I'm pretty sure he was the fair-haired fella, although thinking back now, there was two fair-haired fellas. Tim Brooke Taylor. Okay, I'm going to take a chance with Vincent Grant. Every time you've been on before, Vincent, sounded like you was in the boiler room of a 1940s submarine. I got my fingers crossed for you, bro. This time.
I'm not saying that. See?
The first thing I heard was like that coffee machine, but okay, you're clear for a second. How you doing, Vincent? Nice of you to step on. How are you today on this overcast Sunday?
Well, it's just by chance I was going through YouTube and saw that you were live, so I said, let me jump on board, just to see how the mic was sounding.
Yeah, the mic sounding the same again. Sounds like you're standing next to a coffee machine every now and then, but we will get through it for a couple of minutes. It's nice of you to jump on. So what's on your mind, Vincent? What's on your mind? What are you thinking? Boxing terms or whatever. What's going down?
Well, let me first say, RIP to Tim Taylor. That's fast from goodies.
Yes.
Very, very, very funny guys in their time. Very funny. Okay, but I mean, Spence.
Yeah.
Errol Spence.
Spence, yeah.
Yeah, I heard the interview that you were speaking about.
Yeah.
I just hope and pray that the guy is serious, that he's thinking about his children. And, he's trying to put the company to one side and focus on his career.
Yeah.
Like yourself, I do think the guy has a lot of potential. And there's a lot of good fights out there for him. And hopefully, once this virus is passed,
yeah,
we can see some real fights.
Yes.
Just one other thing. Whilst I was going through YouTube, I saw someone uploaded tape with Deontay Wilder in a photo
Wow.
shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dressed in African garb.
Yes.
No, I'm not sure if you saw that.
I have. I've seen his. I've seen his. I've seen it on his Instagram
Okay.
in a photo shoot. Yeah, I've seen that on. I've seen that on Instagram. Pretty sure I've seen it on Instagram. Have I seen it on Instagram? Pretty sure I have. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I was wondering what's happened to this guy. I mean, a lot of people were saying that this guy's literally gone missing. So it's nice to know that he's occupying himself at this time.
Well, he was supposed to be going. He was supposed to be going to Africa, but then with the COVID lockdown, I don't know. I don't know if he actually made it to Africa. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. What am I doing here? Yeah, I don't think he did make it to Africa. He was supposed to go after the Fury fight. He was supposed to be going there for a month. But I don't think I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it.
So he brought Africa to the studios of the US.
That's what I think. That's what I think. That photo shoot or some of the pictures, I saw some of those pictures before he was scheduled to leave for Africa. I think this was in the build up to it. I don't know if he had some business over there, if some magazine thing going on over there, but I'm pretty sure that that photo shoot happened in the US of A. But it's hard because when you go to his YouTube, when you go to his social media, there is nothing about his activities. He's gone. Deontay Wilder has dropped off the radar.
Yeah, for good reason. I'm not going to be in that tilt. I mean, you look ridiculous. I haven't spoken to you, other than a couple of times after the fight, and there's so much more I have to say. But well, I just hope the guy's pulling himself together. Because, I mean, I can't attack him personally, but obviously because I don't know him. But boxing point of view, I've got so much criticism for him. It's totally over.
Yeah. I hope that he can. I hope that he can pull himself together because he's got a rematch or the tree match, which I presume, if boxing is back, that's going to be towards the end of the latter part of the year. So, I mean, maybe the fact that we're not hearing anything from Deontay Wilder, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that means he's took some time to heal up because he needs to heal up, and he's got somebody in there working with him on his fundamentals. Although he's a hard-headed guy, so I don't know. There was talk that he was going to be bringing George Foreman in. I don't know. Seems kind of like a stubborn type of guy. But if he doesn't change things up in his training setup, he's going to lose again. Maybe even worse than he lost this time. I think he's going to lose worse the third time than he did the second time. I'm not wishing it on him, but that's just how I see it. I think Fury is going to put it on him the same way again. He's going to put it on him again. And I don't see Deontay Wilder making the adjustments. But I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. And I can't really talk about Wilder too much because we got a big show on tomorrow where Mr. El Jefe is coming on. I invited him over. So we're gonna have a nice debate. And he's a Wilder guy. So yeah, Wilder's gonna be the topic of the debate tomorrow. Boxing talk with Raphie, with El Jefe.
That would be.
Yeah, absolutely. Should be entertaining for all you guys and all of his guys. All of my guys and all of his guys and all the visitors should be entertaining. Well, Vincent, we still got the sound issue, but I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to jump on and show your support. I appreciate that. Any final words, Vincent?
Well, I look forward to tomorrow. I'd really love to hear these patriotic guys are going to defend.
Absolutely.
That's a man. He looked ridiculous in the last fight.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Okay, Vincent, much appreciated. Take care of yourself and don't forget to tune in for the Monday show. If you can catch it live, catch it live. If not, catch it after. And I've got a big guest coming on, big industry guy coming on Wednesday. So, hopefully keeping you guys well fed. Thank you very much for jumping on, Vincent. And enjoy the rest of your day, bro. Stay safe in this COVID era. Okay. So, Vincent, much appreciated. Thanks for that. Okay. So, boom. Where are we? You could see a top rank show. Stadium is empty at best of times with top ranked events. Damn. Yeah. So the COVID rules probably wouldn't even apply. Damn. Okay. So we've chopped up. What have we chopped up? What was the last thing? TeofimoLopez going up after the Lomachenko fight. I presume he's going up, win, lose, or draw. I don't know. Would Lomachenko want a rematch with that? Would Lomachenko want a rematch if he got beat by TeofimoLopez? Okay. So let me get back into the chat, see what's going down. Okay. So let us move on. Let us move on. Okay. So where are we at now? Okay. I see what's going on there. All right. So let me get the interesting title. Let me copy that and paste that into the banner. Next banner. Let's kill that one there. Create a new one. Add banner show. Okay. And let's get the picture up. What? Didn't expect that picture. I did not expect that picture. Let's save the image. Boom. Add the image. Boom. 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 Okay. So let's get into it. Okay. So, Callum Smith, we were never going to get the Canelo fight. We weren't going to get it. Callum Smith knew it wasn't happening, apparently. Okay, so there was a point where Callum Smith was waking up to different news daily on whether he would land the dream fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez. Okay, so for weeks, Smith remained one of the two unbeaten super middleweight titleists in the running to defend against the Mexican superstar, the other being Hatfield, England's Billy Joe Saunders. There were days when it seemed the Liverpool native was no longer in the conversation, and others where he was within a stroke of a pen of hitting the jackpot. It was a weird situation to be in, said Smith, as he noted during promoter Eddie Hearn's Instagram live session. The assignment would ultimately land with Saunders, although the fight never had a chance to be formally announced due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. The global health crisis has brought all sports to a grinding halt, with every boxing event from March the 15th through to the end of April having been postponed or outright cancelled. Okay, it's a silver lining for Smith, who can at least move forward with more productive conversations once the sport resumes. I didn't get the fight, but no regrets. We even agreed to lower the purse. What? We even agreed to a lower purse than what they were paying Billy Joe. So what does that mean? Agreed to a lower purse than what they were paying Billy Joe. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. It became apparent we were never getting the fight anyway. With the likelihood of big fights not taking place until the summer at the earliest, and perhaps with the extreme optimism, could come the reality of Saunders also losing out on his golden ticket, as the bout would have been carried by DAZN in the US. The condensed scheduled for the remainder of the year should give the over-the-top media service the upper hand in pushing forward with the one fight that the top brass have long been waiting for, in or around the middleweight division, and that is, of course, a third fight between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. Such an event will force, what does that say? What's that? Such an event will force the likes of Smith and Saunders to look elsewhere, if not versus one another, for the next big payday. It suits the Scouse boxer just fine, as divisional consolidation was already his goal at the start of the year. Smith goes on to say, whatever fight can be made, right? They're all good fights, and they're all good champions. Okay. So, where are we? Let's get back over there. Right. So, let's get into the comments. Right. So, they tried to host an in-house show as the lockdown started because the gates are not that good normally, but could not hire doctors or get insurance. The place is empty most times. Now, even the Billy Joe Saunders fight's in doubt. I think the Billy Joe Saunders fight, Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo, I'm pretty much sure that's off. Pretty sure that's off. Because it seems as if the Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin fight seems like that one now that they've missed the window. Now that they've missed the window with this COVID thing for the Canelo versus Saunders, now they've missed that window. The next window, one suspects, will be later in the year, around Cinco de Mayo time. What's that? Around September, Cinco de Mayo. When Canelo likes to fight, Mexican holiday, Las Vegas. That's a tradition, and that pretty much almost certainly would be against Gennady Golovkin. So I think the Billy Joe Saunders, I think that one's gone down the river for the time being. Although next year they're going to be going, because Canelo fights 2 times a year. So I think next year is going to be another round of talks. But for whatever reason, it seems they currently favor Billy Joe Saunders over Callum Smith. Yeah, that seems to be the case. But that fight doesn't take place until early next year, I believe. Next up will almost certainly be Gennady Golovkin. Okay, what else we got here? When boxing resumes, I hope they stack cards to try and get the big fights that were supposed to happen done and dusted. Wishful thinking, though. Yeah, because with this COVID virus thing and people getting less money, some people not getting no money, we could potentially see a bit of a depression in spending post-COVID. Could go both ways. It could go either way. Maybe people are just going to be so happy to get out of their houses, be out of their houses again, that they're prepared to splurge on going to a live show. That said, this is on the zone for the Americans. Over here, of course, we still have to pay. We'll be paying what? How much will be paid to see that? That'll be on Sky. So that's what? £20? Are they going to stick with the 19.95, or they're going to go to the £25.95, £24.95 mark? What are they going to do with that? How are they going to do that? How are they going to play that? It will be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see what the economic landscape after the COVID-19, post-COVID-19, is going to be very interesting to see what the landscape looks like. People's spending habits. How's that going to look? Canelo's looking rather. He's looking skeptical. He's going, how is this going to play out? How is this shizzle going to play out? It's interesting. Don't know. I don't know. Okay, so moving on from that swiftly. What's going on? Let's have a look. Let's have a look back there, see what's going on. To keep up with the backlog, there would have to be a pay-per-view every week between all the broadcasters. Big competition, yeah. And that's what makes me think it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen simply because of the financial depression. I'm expecting a bit of a financial depression after the COVID-19 has passed. Okay, so Big Boys Boxing size. The zone is coming to New Zealand and Australia in May, and apparently Ireland also in the May. Well, somebody put me on. Shout out to Bitcoin Boxing. Somebody put me on to the zone coming to the UK. The zone is actually coming to England too. Yeah, it's gonna come into England too. Somebody put me on to some pre-registration, so sent the email. He sent me the link. I sent the email. I filled it in, signed it up. So now apparently I'm in the running to be amongst the first batch of people to be notified about how to activate the zone when it comes to England. I think that was the gist of the email they sent me. And there's some kind of bonus for being amongst the first batch. So I signed up to that, boom, sent it off immediately. So yeah, when it comes, is it in May? I guess if it's coming to Ireland in May, then it comes to England in May as well. So it's going to be very interesting. Of course, I will be signed up. No question about it. It's going to be great having Dan's 100%. Dan's launching in every country in the world in May. 200 countries. Damn. That's one hell of a rollout. Nobody should be able to miss that. They might do double-header PPVs, UK, US, all in one night. That could help, but expect a price hike. Yeah. That's possible because the cards start at different times. UK cards start earlier, and then later on the US card. So yeah, I could easily envisage that being a possibility. No doubt. Okay, where are we? Where are we going? I'll leave that up. Where are we going next? Okay, told you we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. So let me get that in order. Have I saved that? Where is that picture? Errol Spence. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, let me find the picture and put it up. Get rid of that. Let's look for this. Okay. I think that's the one. DT. Boom. 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 Okay. Let's come out of that. Let's go into this. Let's come out of that. Let's go into this. Okay. So, right. Oh. Let's get the headline up. Copy that. Create banner and boom, boom. Save that. Boom. Okay. All right, so let's go and have a look at this story. Okay, so Mayweather's daughter arrested for felony aggravated assault. Okay, so according to a report by TMZ Sports, the daughter of 5-division world champion Floyd Mayweather, IyannaMayweather, has been arrested for felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Iyanna had a confrontation with another woman over the rapper NBA Youngboy, real name Kentrell Deshaun Goulden. Okay, TMZ states that Iyanna is currently, or was at that time, arrested and transported to Harris County Jail. Okay, so law enforcement sources indicate that the alleged victim and NBA Youngboy were at his home when Iyanna arrived and told the woman, Laisha Jacobs, that she was Youngboy's fiance and Jacobs should leave the house. Jacob declined and told Iyanna that she should leave. I just heard a pop. I'll get with you in a second when I get back into that window. It's being alleged that the argument moved into the kitchen, where it's being claimed that Iyanna was holding 2 knives. According to TMZ, Jacob stepped towards Iyanna, and Iyanna charged her with one of the knives. Jacobs told local police that she didn't feel the first knife wound, but then she said Iyanna charged her with the second knife and once again inflicted a knife wound on her rival. Okay, the ambulance service arrived. When the ambulance service arrived, Jacobs was laying on the floor. She was taken to the hospital. Her condition was at that point was unknown, but I've later found out that she is fine, and the wounding, as far as I know, is not in any way critical. So she is fine. She's out of the hospital. Iyanna told police Jacobs had incited her by initially pulling her hair outside the house and then running into the kitchen, where the confrontation continued. Iyanna told police she had never met Jacobs before. Okay, Mayweather himself is no stranger to controversy, and personally was involved in several legal cases where assault was claimed. In 2011, Mayweather was sentenced to 90 days in the county jail as part of a plea deal. In that incident, it was being claimed that he assaulted Josie Harris, the mother of 3 of his children, including Iyanna, during a confrontation in September 2010. And you'll remember Josie Harris is the lady who passed away last month. So, Mayweather's daughter arrested for felony aggravated assault. Where are we now? EJ Boxing up in the building.
Raphie. Yes.
Yes,
How you saying, Raphie?
yes. I'm good, my friend. How are you?
I'm all right. I was listening patiently to to say my thing. I haven't said it on even on my platform.
Yeah.
I haven't said it on this. So you're gonna get exclusive
Damn.
on like, what I know about this situation, right?
Damn.
So first and foremost, the girl.
Hold on a second. Let me stop you there, EJ. I hope people you're getting an exclusive. I hope you appreciate that. We got the exclusive with EJ today, and then we're getting the exclusive with El Jaffe. We got the clash, the sound clash tomorrow. Unboxing talk with Raphie, 9 p.m. And don't forget, I've got an extra special guest coming on Wednesday, keeping the combat radio crew near and far well fed. It's a big industry guy. I'm very proud to have him on. It's a big achievement if it comes off. Email confirmations, or the confirmation has been made via email, and it should be a fun one. So we got a fun Sunday, we got a fun Monday, and we got an exclusive on Wednesday. So don't touch that dial. EJ Boxing, over to you.
Yeah. All right. So basically, I'll talk about the charges. Yeah. Apparently the girl for young NBA or NBA young boy, the girl was pregnant. Right. Uh-oh. The girl was pregnant, and apparently she lost the baby. This is just, yeah. I just found this out yesterday. Right? So I was like, she was pregnant, and the authentication kept, because obviously she didn't want to leave. The security asked her to leave, to sort the thing. Now, when I've actually seen the footage, I don't know if you've seen the footage. I actually saw the footage. I actually thought she punched her. And she looked like Mayweather's been teaching her, because you can tell she's Mayweather's daughter, because she threw that right hand, she leveled that right hand like a laser. Bam! I thought at that time it didn't look like there was. It did, from what I looked at, I didn't know it was a knife, right? But then I heard obviously the charges. But she punched her, and then she walked away, and then she came back, punched again. They fell on the floor on the camera thing. And then it stopped, right? But then later I found out the girl was actually pregnant, and so she's lost the baby in hospital. But then also, when I heard the charges, they heard it wasn't that critical. So I'm not too sure. There's a conflict of interest in terms of what's being said. But that's what the girl on her Instagram has come out and said she was holding his baby. She was expecting, so she lost the baby. So that's even worse, right? Yeah, it's really bad, right?
It's true.
Well, that's what. Yeah, but this is what she's saying. Okay, and cool. This is what she's actually said on Instagram. Because I wouldn't say anything that I find myself. I mean, when I found out, I was like, whoa, and that's why I was thinking. I was thinking whether I can say it, but obviously it's on your platform. I thought I'd give you the so you can go check the information, and you guys listening, check the information yourself. Check out her name, the girl who's assaulted, and then you can check on her Instagram. You can find for yourself, and also you can check the video footage on it, video footage of what happened. Now she's been obviously she's then Mayweather's daughter Aya has been bailed. I think she got bailed up by her mom, because I saw on her mom's Instagram that they were walking away.
Mom's dead.
No, Mayweather's Aya's mom's not dead. It's Josie Harris is dead.
Yeah, but that's her mom.
Different. No, it's not her mom. No.
It's her mom.
Josie Harris.
Josie Harris is her mom.
No, Raphie. Josie Harris's mom is the son of the other three. Her mom is different. They have a different mom. She's a different mom.
The article must have been wrong then, because the article said
I think Josie Harris, she passed away before that. Aya's mom is a different mom. Yeah.
Okay. She must be the youngest then. Aya. Maybe.
Yeah, she's the youngest one. Yeah.
That makes
sense. And right. And I saw on Aya's mom's Instagram that they were walking away. So I think she may have came and posted the bell. Also, I heard that Jay Prince, because he's in Houston and he's involved in Def Jam, whatever, he's gonna bring his lawyer involved in that. Yeah, but I'm gonna give you a background, which I've kind of been working about as this whole fixed situation of why this got to where it got to. And how this young girl had so much going for herself of gone off the tracks, right? All right, let me just start this, right? So Josie Harrison and Floyd Mayweather, they were together. They have 3 kids together, right? Yes, they have arguments or whatever. But Aya's mom, she was a side piece, right? So just bear in mind, she was a side piece. She wasn't the main. Well, Josie Harris was a side piece. Aya was young. She used to go spend time with the other 3 kids, but she always knew that she was a side piece, right? The mom knew she was side piece. And obviously when moms know they're side piece, they're always complaining, right? Yeah. They're always complaining the side piece. Now, bear in mind, side piece. Keep that in your mind, right? So, from that point onwards, this young girl have seen that always, even though Floyd Mayweather was always bringing her, making her front and center, and she's the most vocal and everything like that. She's always there. for in the back of her mind, especially with her mom's mind, they've always been the side piece now. Now, as she's got older, right, with all what Floyd gave her money and stuff like that, and I'm not too sure if she saw domestic violence, but Floyd, to be fair, I don't know if he treated her mom too well. Remember, again, she's been a side piece. So, you know, Floyd, I actually saw on HBO where Floyd asked her to do something, and I don't know if Floyd's embarrassing her, but she's been seeing this stuff all through her life, you know, from the other point of view. Remember, she's helpless as a young girl. So let's bring in a young NBA. Let's bring an NBA young boy. Young boy MBoy obviously he's obviously got a kid with another girl. Now you ask yourself, why would she, as a young girl, go with someone who's got a baby already? Well, look at me.
Young girls are foolish. Young girls are foolish. I'm foolish.
Yeah, but listen to this, right?
When it comes to love.
No, but it's because of the dad. It's because of Floyd. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Remember, again, she was her mom was a side piece to Floyd.
Yeah.
So when she's older, that's all she knows, right? So NBA young boy has a kid with another girl. Why would she go with him? But it's the same thing. That's all she knows. So she's obviously got herself in a situation where she could have a guy without that. But she don't know anything.
She wants the bad boy. She wants the bad boy. A lot of young girls do the bad boy.
But that's what the mum was with. Floyd's a bad boy, right? Floyd's a bad boy. So she's in the same situation now. And now being in the same situation of being when she's young, helpless, and all the anger has boiled up and stuff. Like that girl, young NBA, she's got, if you check on her Instagram, whatever, you can type her name and then see fights. She's had fights with loads of girls. So she gets into loads of fights all the time, right? But in this situation, obviously, Floyd is this girl's a million. You should almost see she's been looked after, even though maybe her mom's a side piece. Floyd always treated like number one, but her mom has probably been disrespected, right? Floyd taught her how to fight and everything, right? So when she sees young NBA and NBA saying his fiance, you know them guys are hustlers, right? He knows the right words to say to her, and she's thinking he's mine. Because remember, I could probably think that he's the first guy that she's been with. I don't know that for a fact, but maybe I'm just assuming that's the first guy that she's been with. So she's obviously possessive and protective, and all these emotions have gone down. And because she's a rich kid, no one can tell her nothing because she's Floyd Mayweather's daughter. In this situation, she's angry. She rolls up to the girl. She punches her, or they say she stabs her, and then she makes her lose the baby. This is horrific. Then what compounds the situation, hours after the event, NBA Youngboy goes live on Instagram. Bruh, listen. This girl sleeping in the house, tells her the girl to get out of her bed, come and grabs her by her hand. This is my wife talking to Kodak Black.
I've seen that.
With her in the background, looking, oh my days, talking and dissing her dad in the background. You would even ask her this. You couldn't even write a script that ultimate disrespect to her. First and foremost, because she's probably just trying to deal with the situation. And then her dad drags her dad into calling her your bitch ass daddy. No, bruh, this is crazy. This guy, then this guy is using the exposure of what's going on to build his career, because I didn't even know who the guy was. NBA you see what I'm saying? This guy's throwing on it and bombing on Floyd. And in a time where Floyd's uncle has just passed away, Josie Harris has just passed away, Floyd's grandma was passed away, like I think 3 months before that. And in the time of Corona, his young one of his daughters is in a situation with this guy here, and this guy is wilding out on Instagram. It is terrible, absolutely awful. It is one of the worst situations a father would ever see. The boy looks like actual devil. You know what I mean? So and now on top of that, because of the situation, she's facing 99 years because of the situation. That's what we're hearing she's facing. Most likely, maybe she's gonna face 6 months or something like that, or community service, whatever, or suspend the sentence until the coroner's after they make her do something. But this is the horrific, and it also, like I said to you, it comes down to this, right? She's always seen her mum, and her mum has always been on the back foot, on the side foot. Floyd had all these women, he had a harem of women around him. It's gonna affect. You think you can just treat women like that, and it's not gonna affect your kids? Your kids are gonna just, you know what I'm trying to say to you. Now, the two young boys, Floyd's in the gym. Floyd's trying to do what Roger's doing. He's trying to do the pad work, trying to give back. You know, he's new to Floyd. Floyd's trying to be a trainer, hit the pads. Before he wouldn't even do that. But I think he in his state of mind, it's like, I'm just gonna try and do things, just try and help people, this, that, the other. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Because Floyd's always been selfish. He has, and he's been allowed to. But now he's realized his selfishness has affected other people in your family. You know what I mean? You have to take responsibility for what's happened to your daughter. What in a state of mind is that if this guy come to my house, yeah, and I saw this young boy, that I wouldn't know this guy was no good for my daughter. Like, couldn't you see that? Because you know why you couldn't see that? Because young NBA, if you listen to this, people, NBA young boy is Floyd Mayweather Jr. That's how. That's what you're seeing right there. That's what she saw in him. That's how her daddy is. That's how that's how Floyd is behind closed doors. Raving, crazy nutter. That's why she attracted to him. And that's why this shit has got where it is. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, the young girl comes out with a spank on the wrist. But boy, you know, in everyone's mind, it's like, why would you be with that guy? But I'm telling you, there's stuff in there that reminds of her dad. He's very controlling, he's very possessive, and he says the right thing she wants to hear. You know what I mean? Remember in mind, Floyd is a very dominating guy. He's very he's very controlling. NBA young boys like that. You know what I mean? Floyd, when Floyd's mom met with Floyd, she already had Josie Harris who had kids. Why would any girl go? But she didn't care. Like Floyd, Yaya's mom didn't care that Floyd had kids. She didn't business. She just wanted to be with Floyd, right? Well, Yaya's the same thing. She don't care the NBA young boy got kids. She's rolling up, and she wants to protect what's hers, and that's why she did what she did. And that's all I got to say about that, bro. Go ahead.
Well, damn. Well, there's a lot of questions. You know, what I mean, what happened? What happens to her now? What happens to her now? She's a young girl. I don't know what she's 19, 20. Is she going to jail?
Possibly.
You know why I think she's not going to jail?
Go ahead.
Because, you know, money buys you. What's happening with this picture? Money buys you protection. Money buys you protection. I think she's going to get the best legal brief. She's going to get the best legal brief that money can buy. No pun intended. No pun intended. She's going to get the best legal brief that money could buy. My personal position, you can't go around stabbing people. You just can't go around. You can't go around stabbing people. It's just totally unacceptable. But I have a feeling, EJ, that money makes a difference, my friend.
Can I say something?
Of course.
First and foremost, yeah, all right, I'm gonna show you something. Mike Tyson, when he got in trouble with Desiree Washington back in the 80s, right? The reason why Mike Tyson didn't get off, you know where it was? It was because he was in Indiana. All right? Indiana that's the home of the KKK, right? For people who didn't know, right? Well, Texas is where this happened. This happened in Bible bashing belt, Texas.
Bible belt.
And they don't care about money, nothing. That's why they put Jay Prince involved, because he's from Texas, right? And they got his lawyers. But I'm telling you, right? I don't be surprised if she served time. Texas don't play. They don't joke. This didn't happen in Las Vegas. It didn't happen in New York. It didn't happen in them. It happened in Texas, bruh. They don't joke around. Let me explain even more. Errol Spence got into a car crash, right? You'd think that they'd be sympathetic, right? After he come out of the hospital, what did they charge him with? DIY, right?
DUI.
Why would they do that? Like after, like, don't you think the guy's suffered enough? I mean, why would you see what I'm trying to tell you now? That's Texas. You see what I'm trying to tell you? What I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's what people don't understand.
Man been rolling around, man been somersaulting on the top.
Yeah, bro, could have died. Then it's like, okay, he didn't die? All right, when he gets out, let's give him a DIY. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That's what you're dealing with. This is Texas, bro. Texas justice ain't like no other justice, bro. If it was anywhere else, I would have said, yo, of course. Texas, nah. They don't play, and they're going to set an example for her young rich girl to do this. Young rich black girl, with a rich daddy who people don't like. You understand what I'm saying to you?
I didn't know it was down south, man. It's the south. I didn't know it was down the south because you know they got a reputation down there, the south.
Well, no, you know what they said? Texas ain't. I was talking to YG. Said Texas ain't actually south. It's like the middle. It's like he said it was the middle. Yeah. I didn't know that as well. It's not necessarily south, but Texas is a Bible bashing. That's where George Bush. That's his country. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? That he been the governor of there he was the governor there for like 20 years. Texas is hardcore. When they look at you, yo, stop that young girl. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Even though it's like they know each other, it's like, Okay, we can't really get a flow, but we can make an example here of people coming to our state and taking liberties out of state because she ain't from there. You understand what I'm trying to say to you now?
Yeah.
And also for NBA young boy, like he you know what I'm trying to say to you, this young girl had everything going for her, money, stuff like that. But you understand to you, people say, why did she get with this guy? It's like I said, it's daddy. But in my point, because I know it's from Texas and they get and the way they treat Errol Spence, I don't fit no leniency, bro. I don't expect no leniency, none. Now, I don't think she get 99 years now. No. But I'm telling you, I think maybe 6 months and 6 months suspended community service where she's got to go around and learn about domestic violence. That would be the best thing. But they've got Jay Princeton, who's from Texas, right, to try and help the case. So that might help some, because they might help with the thing. But I'm telling you, bro, listen, Texas don't play. They don't play. Don't expect her to come out without a criminal record. Hear what I'm saying? It won't affect her now because she's rich. Yeah. But in a state of mind, that knowing that you've got a criminal record when Floyd's team has been immaculate, like Floyd don't mess around. Like even Floyd's got a record himself, yeah. But like, and you know, since then he's made more money, more that. But you still have a criminal record, doesn't matter, right? So even though young Aya does that, how would a young girl come back for that? I mean, her mentality. Seeing her dad treat women a certain way has caused her to find the most roughest, wildest dude on the block. This guy is crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw this guy looked like the living devil, and women love him, bro. Women actually adore him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They're like a bad boy. They're like a bad boy.
He is extremely. Bro, I thought when I was younger, Raphie, I'm sure younger Raphie was a bad boy. But me, I remember when I don't think I was bad at this guy.
I was always a nice guy, man. I was always a nice guy. Yeah, man. You know,
I wasn't. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't. I was bad, bro. I was bad to the core. But I don't think I was bad. I was bad, yeah. But I don't think I was bad as him. This guy, wild, crazy, don't give up, and he will just do whatever, and he's got a whole audience behind him, and he makes music, and he's exciting. I'm sure she still sees all that, but he comes along with a ball and chain, which is he's got a crazy young. Like when you look at them, you look like 5 years ago they would have been like 11 or 12. You know what I'm trying to say to you? They're all very very young, right? She just turned 18. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
She's tiny as well. She's tiny. She looks like a child.
Well, she's tiny. The girl she hit is 4 foot. The girl she is 4 foot. If Raphie, what's your bro? You see
she hit is 4 foot.
The girl she hit is 4 foot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, it looks like a giant beating up little kid. I'm telling you, it's bad. And no thing about it, when she hit the girl. This is the thing on camera. I wish I could. If you pull up on camera, you can see if she hit the girl, and then she walked back. And the security tried to distract, and they thought about it like, nah, it's Mayweather's door. We don't want to. And she rolled back and done it again. That's what made it worse.
I think I've seen that, bro. I thought it was a hotel though. It looked like
a hotel. That's where it was there. And it was flip-flops. She was wearing flip-flops. Like she was asked to leave the hotel, come back. But you see the stabbing, I didn't see no stabbing. So, but that's what they said. So I'm not gonna dispute that. But the young girl is piling it on, saying she was pregnant. Now that could be a lie. That could be true. I don't know. But she's saying she's pregnant. So she ain't got no love for IyannaMayweather. This is a serious situation. Even though, we know it's daddy, but I'm just letting people know it's Texas and Texas don't play. It's just the way it is, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough. This is a mugshot, apparently. This is a mugshot.
A mugshot, right? Yeah.
I don't know if you can see on your screen yet, but it'll come. There it is. I find it difficult to comprehend that she would actually, be using a knife. I find it a little bit difficult to comprehend. I'm almost, there's an element of disbelief in me, because she don't come from no hood. She don't come from no impoverished environment. So why the hell would she be taking up a knife? And to make it worse, she's taller than the other girl.
Yeah. Raphie, you need to see the footage.
So this girl's I've seen the footage, but
I know
But because the other girl's so short, it made her look tall.
Oh yeah.
So I thought it was some mixed up with the footage because I was seeing a tall. I thought that she was the short girl who was being attacked.
But
because the other girl must be so tiny.
Yes,
that she made this girl look tall.
Yep, absolutely. She's so tiny. She's so little. She's just little. And you know the thing is, if you're talking about stabbing, IyannaMayweather, she wears long nails. So the stabbing might have been from that. They said it's a knife. But I'm just assuming it was probably her nails, you know what I'm trying to say? But you know how things are exaggerated, right? But like I think it was probably her nails. She's probably trying to stab her with her nails. That's how she stabbed her, probably.
Or something.
Because it looked like when it looked like from the footage, it looked like a straight punch. She threw a punch like her dad because she threw a right hand and she backed off like, yo, what?
I saw it.
Yeah. And then
the technique was good.
Yeah, the right hand was beautiful, right? And then she rolled up again. So when they're on the ground, if there's any stabbing going on, maybe I think that's the nails, bro. But I didn't see no knife, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like that's what's been reported.
I was just a dance one time, and I saw a woman. There was a group of young girls, or three younger than the man anyway. The man was older, and I saw kind of juke the guy with what do you call it? A nail. You know them nail clippers, but they got the file on the other end.
Yeah.
So on the one end it's clippers, with the other, but you can extend it. There's a nail file on it, and she just juke the man with the nail file. I don't think it penetrated the skin, but it would have been a sharp jukes though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so but when you get stabbed, you don't actually. I've been stabbed before. You don't feel it, and you just see the blood. You just see the blood leaking out. You know what I mean?
Unless it's in your back and you just feel like you've been punched.
Well, the thing is, you actually feel like you're punched because when you're fighting, the adrenaline's through the body. It's after. You know what I mean? It's after, but you know, end of the day, it's like it's very bad. And like I said to you, end of the day, there's the best thing out of the situation is that maybe she can see that her situation ain't good, but at the same time, I can't really justify it because her dad has got a harem of women around daily, and he's constantly, you know what I'm trying to say to you, like treating the women in the house a certain way. So why do you think she was gonna go find someone like NBA? Like I'm trying to say, like she's not looking for no decent guy, like you know what I mean? No decent guy. That's what she sees, man. NBA is a product of her father. You know what I mean? Young girls will go with guy. Usually, young girls kind of look for a guy who's similar to their father. So that when you see NBA, that's little Floyd Mayweather. That's what you're seeing. Selfish, conceited, don't give a F, and just he wild, bro. He's wilding. Yeah, Floyd you never see Floyd's temper. See, the thing is, you never see. Remember Floyd had a fight with Josie Harrison.
Yeah.
Now, I was too young. She didn't see it, but the other kids saw it. The other kids see it. They saw what it was, right? And she seemed like a pretty decent, level-headed woman. You know what I mean? She probably was a bit too slick in her mouth for Mayweather, but she didn't need to get beat down, whatever, right? But what I'm saying is that in any case, the young lady, you're only a product of your environment, right? And that's what I was trying to work out. You know, I really thought on it of why she be with someone who's got someone like that, and the whole why do women go with that? It's because that what they see their fathers done, or they're seeing people around like that. That's why women go with them type of men. You know what I'm trying to say? They're similar. There's the young girl, she's shiny. There's the girl. She's tiny, man. She's
damn.
Yeah, she's actually she's like 4 foot. Even she's like 4 foot flat, right? Right. Even 3 near 3. You know what I mean? 4 foot flat, near 3'11" or something like that. She is absolutely tiny. Ayala is like 5'4" herself. You know what I mean? But it's just they wear high heels.
How old's Floyd?
How old's who?
How tall is her dad, Floyd?
Oh, Floyd's 5'8".
Okay.
Yeah, Floyd's like 5'8". So she was towering over that girl. And the thing is, most girls don't know how to fight. But this you're talking about Mayweather's daughter, bro.
She looks slick.
Yeah, she threw that right hand beautifully. Like she threw it and backed out. Like, yo, what and what?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? She can fight. So if she goes to Penn, she gonna be right with them girls in there. She can throw hands in there. Listen, you wanna act like you bad, Texas? Depends what judge she gets, man. Depends what judge she gets. Like young NBA brings the energy. That's what it is. That's why she feel like she can do that. NBA brings the energy, but NBA talks that game. But really and true, he doesn't call it not a madness, but he don't really get in trouble like that. He just talks on social media, acts tough and stuff like that. But
looks like this is before the tattoos.
But But you see his mum? His mum actually came on social media defending him.
No, well, I saw in the research. I saw another an older video of his mum. Apparently, he kicked her out of the house that he bought for her.
Did he? Well, the mum's praising him just the other day. My man in the chat
maybe he let her back in. He must have let her back in.
Yeah, probably. My man in the chat says some of the toughest sentences in the USA is from Texas. You hear what I'm saying to you, Raphie? They don't play. Like Indiana, Texas, Mississippi. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Them down south.
yeah. Or like, what happened to Mr. Bashir? Right? That was where was that? That was in thing, innit? Where's that place? Is it where's not Michigan? Where was
Detroit?
it? Was,
Detroit?
Yeah, it was in Detroit, but it was a certain place in Detroit. Where was it? What's the place called? Oh, I can't remember the name. It'll come to me. But where it happened though, Carisha Seals had enough power in that area to convince them sort of things to put it in a situation where her brother can get out. And her brother already had other things already for arson and all that. And her brother got a year or something like that.
That was crazy because he's already on probation.
Yeah, and he still got off.
He should have got some good time.
Nothing because the power because she wields power down there. You know what I'm trying to say to you? She's one of the best sporting athletes. They got money, they got power, and people don't want to do that. That's what I'm trying to say. If this happened in Vegas, where Floyd is, look, remember Floyd was supposed to go to jail. He got his sentence moved so he could try and make a Pacquiao fight. That's how powerful Floyd is in Vegas. You see something I'm trying to say to you? So there's like, okay, other cities can see that. Texas can be one of these people. Look, we'll still happen in the other states, but Texas is gonna put a stand to this shit. We're gonna teach this young girl. You can't come down here and do that bullshit. We're gonna teach you a lesson out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's that. They could do that. You know, they could do that. That's where they put Jay Prince in, who's known for Texas and got Texas lawyers. So hopefully that might influence her to not to get a rough case. But real talk, she's bailed out. She's gone back to Vegas. You know what I mean? I'm sure that and there's nothing here, Floyd. There's nothing the mom can say because they know why the girl's in love with the dude, bro. The dude said he's a fiance and he's whipped her head. There's nothing she can do. You know what I'm saying? She probably calling him every minute right now as we're speaking right now. There's nothing you can do when someone falls in love with someone. They can't see nothing bad with this dude. The dude's an angel in front of her. She's, if anything, Floyd Mayweather's daughter is blaming the baby mother. If she didn't do that, we'll be fine. Listen, NBA's always got girls, bro. That's the she's gonna be fighting off how many girls from NBA. You know, if anything, NBA's blew up from this situation.
Of course.
I mean, imagine dissing the father. How are you gonna diss Floyd Mayweather? That's the girl, right?
That's the girl.
Yeah, you see, but I want to show you the height. If you can see the height of the girl, like I know the video footage is there, you can see the height of the girl.
The height's ridiculous. The height's tiny.
You saw how tiny she was in it, right?
Yeah. I thought it was the other way around. I thought the tall girl was her, and then the other girl was Iyanna. But
she's so tiny. She's so tiny. I mean, it's on TMZ if you just check it out. She girl is so tiny, like it's like bully. It's a straight bully, and the girl. The little girl is even on it. She hates her as well. So she's hoping that IL gets sentenced away so she can go back with NBA.
Yeah.
So she get another you said that work.
She can go straight back in there.
Yeah, she's straight back in there.
Yeah.
Because all she probably does, right, is stalk NBA Young, wherever he does, she stalk. Because remember, they got a little boy together. You see the little boy? He's a little cute little boy, you know. Even the little boy looks like NBA's brother. I can't believe that's his son. That's how young these people are. They're all young, man. Dang. They're all extremely young, but but the thing is, she ain't young no more. She's 18. If it was 17, 16, you'd be something. But she's just turned 18, and you on the bullshit. Yeah, she's tiny.
She's on that shizzle, man. She's on that shizzle. It's very unfortunate. I thought that these kids went to university or something. I thought, you know what I'm saying, that would kind of.
She did.
Wow. And still, I thought that would keep kind of, you know, give her a kind of more studious mentality. But
the university teach you to teach you away from bad boys. If anything,
I thought she'd have been more occupied with the work. I thought it would have kept her occupied. And
but Raphie, in school, when you're in school, you have sections, right? You have the geek section, the cool section, and the hot section. Which sections you reckon she was when she was in school? She was the super fly.
Yeah, the hot girl section.
Yeah, the guy that everyone's begging for. That's how she was rolling. But see, when you're with a hot girl, bad boys know how to treat girls like I. They don't treat them with no respect, bro. They don't give them no. You feel I care about? You see how he talked in front of her about her daddy? You think he'd be talking? You go, I don't care about your dad. He put it on her from day, bro. Like you ain't not that. That's how most guys. What you're saying is like guys. That's how most pimp talk to their chicks. Like they talk to put game on them. For girls who are pretty, they're used to guys saying pretty. How you want to get in their head is you want to put them down and trash them. You can see that's why her head. Oh, she got blonde hair. Look how she look decent in this picture. Oh, she looks respectable. And the moment she get with the thing, she looks like an idiot. Hair block pink. What the? You know what I'm trying to say? That's how that guy made her look like a fool out there, bro.
It's a mess. It's a straight up hot mess.
Hey,
and
your product. Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
You're a product of your environment. You're a product of your environment.
But yeah, I guess so. I mean, she father's wealthy, but the environment, I guess, it was unhealthy. It was unhealthy. It was an unhealthy environment, man.
You know why? You know what? No one. I heard no one would mess with Floyd Mayweather's dead. In Vegas, ain't no one touching Floyd. No one. But that's why she went all the way down to Texas, where she's not in the protection of her daddy. You understand? People ain't messing with Floyd. What Floyd? Bro, people breathe on Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Floyd Mayweather. You got the. You see the security that Floyd's got. Don't want to, bro. Listen, it's not worth it, bro.
I've met them.
You see what I'm trying to say? They don't play, and Floyd can fight himself. So why you want to play? So this dude, this one saying that's why I say this dude's crazy. This dude's got the kind of he's got the same mentality as Floyd. He don't care who you are. I don't care this, that. He's just talking reckless. But he's one of them dudes that I seen on road. They talk reckless, but you roll up, they don't know how to fight. You can see he don't know how to fight. He's all mind game with this guy. It's all in your mind. He projects like he's tough, but tough. Everyone knows tough people don't go on like that. They don't act wild like that. They're more controlled and more. You know what I'm trying to say? She like Floyd. People look at what's that?
More conservative in their expression.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, but yes, I think we have thoroughly diced and chopped that one up. It was a bonus for y'all. I hope you appreciate the offerings from EJ Boxing. Got his own channel, long time in the game. So be sure to check him out for sure, no doubt. And it was a quick one, meant to be a quick one. We did a little bit of overtime for you guys, and you know what the schedule is this week. Entertaining. We got the Sound Clash tomorrow night at 9 p.m. UK time on Boxing Talk with Raphie with El Jefe. He's a new kid on the block causing mass hysteria in the area. So, I had to invite him over. I think most people have seen the video by now where I sent him the official invitation to come and chop it up over here on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Boxing Talk with Raphie that's on Monday. And on the Wednesday, we got a special guest. EJ, I hope you're going to be around on Wednesday around 9 p.m. UK time, because we got a special guest on Boxing Talk with Raphie. It's an industry guy. It's an honor and a privilege that he's agreed to come on and chop it up with the Combat Radio crew. EJ Boxing. Let me just thank everybody in the chat. Thank EJ Boxing for stepping in. And EJ Boxing, tell the people where they can find you, bro, and your final words.
Yeah, man, appreciate coming over. 100%, I'll be there watching. Then I'm just gonna check out this guy El Jaffe. You can check EJ Boxing Live. You can check me out on Instagram, EJ Boxing Live, and you can check me out on YouTube, EJ Boxing Live, man. It's always a pleasure to come over and give some input into Raphie's channel, one of the best up and coming channels here on YouTube. And boy, if you ain't know where you need to be here, make sure you subscribe to Raphie's channel. Appreciate it.
100%. That was EJ Boxing. Much appreciated, bro. Talk to you later. And then there was one. Okay, so it was a quick one. Little Sunday thing, COVID era. People are locked up in their houses. Some people are cool with it. Others are going stir crazy. I fluctuate from one to the other. But yeah, I don't even know what this one was called. Let me go and see what I called this one. What's it called? Dinner Time Boxing Chat with Raphie. Okay, much appreciated everyone stopping by. You know the schedule. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. UK time. And what can I say? Nothing more to say. Dr. Wooduck in the building. Let me do the reverse roll call. Okay, so we got Dr. Wooduck. We got the Marla. We got that's me. We got the Philip Carl Roberts. We got the Big Boys Boxing. We got the Ayak 74. The Philip Carl Roberts, the Scott 70. Who else did we have? Yeah, I think that was it. The Ross Clark earlier on, the Pablo Diablo. Yeah, and that was the crew. Just in trouble. Okay. Hawker Mustang. Chase Athletics. Who else? Any more for any more? Yeah. The Texan. Okay. So that was it. Dinner time, boxing chat with Raphie. Have a good Sunday. And see you back here on Monday. Much appreciated. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter. And nothing left to say but blessed.